And it is I, Santino Marella.
Greetings and salutations, it's your man CD, the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
Hey, this is Chavo Guerrero Jr., and you are watching the most high-flying E-Fed around.
HKW. And you guys are great. Take care, stay healthy. See you later.
It's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. Did a bleed erase me, the sin so grace me. I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Richard G. Mayer, and I am the one and only Donald Cash, and we are just outside of Salem, Massachusetts for the spooktacular of the century, Richard. HKW Brimstone. How are you tonight?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I am so excited for tonight.
I'm excited for this next matchup. Matchup number 5 in the best of 7 series between Joe Rivers and the HKW Cruiserweight Champion Ambrose. These two last Wednesday went at it, 15-minute time limit draw, bringing the score to Joe Rivers at 2, Ambrose at 1, and 1 non-finish, no contest.
That's right, Richard. These two men have been contesting for the last several weeks. It's only a matter of time until this contest comes to an end.
Yeah, it's 2 more matches.
Shut up, Richard. It's only a matter of time until this contest comes to an end and we find out just who is the better man in this best of 7 series between Joe Rivers and Ambrose.
Still to come later tonight. Huge HKW Championship match. Hell in a Cell. Hollywood Watkins getting set to defend against Cameron Logan Linehanter. And of course, there's that huge Death Row match that'll see Zelzvar and Evan Jones challenging Blake Buchanan for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And there's a champion right there, Richard. Ambrose, one of the most fantastic champions we've ever had here in the HKW. He's the Cruiserweight champion, and no one has been able to take that title away from him ever since he dethroned Mike James about a month and a half ago. Ambrose has dominated the HKW Cruiserweight division.
I don't know if I'd say dominated. Joe Rivers has been giving Ambrose a run for his money, taking the lead in this best of 7 series currently at 2-1.
2-1-1, Richard. Let's not forget this past Wednesday. I know you already mentioned that these two went to a 15-minute time limit draw. It was an incredible show of stamina. I hope it inspired you, Richard. You need to get out there and start doing some more cardio. What are you... Never mind, Richard. This matchup is underway. Collar, elbow, tie-up to start things off.
Ambrose switching behind Joe Rivers. Now Rivers, snapmare takeover, bringing Ambrose over into the front-faced headlock. And a knee firmly planted into the center of the back of the Cruiserweight champion. Makes his way back up to his feet. Another collar elbow tie-up, and this time Ambrose with the armbar Joe Rivers forcing Ambrose down with the armbar, and now an arm drag, putting the Cruiserweight champion in the corner.
And a clothesline to boot. Joe Rivers is on fire here in the opening moments of this matchup. Richard, leg drop now over the back of the head of Ambrose. Rivers up to the top rope looking for the frog splash, but Ambrose able to get those knees up.
Well, Ambrose, no stranger to high-risk, high-flying maneuvers like that frog splash attempted by Joe Rivers moments ago. Rivers now tossing Ambrose into the rope, going low, going high, looking for a belly-to-belly cut off by the Cruiserweight Champion, who tries to follow up with a kick, caught, and a leg drag by Joe Rivers puts this one back at even. Back at even is exactly right, Richard. These two men so evenly matched. Ooh! Rivers going low, Ambrose going high. Nobody home for the Cruiserweight Champion on the outside. Big suicide dive, not paying off, and Joe Rivers going to take advantage here. Rivers now tossing Ambrose back inside the ring. Smart move on the part of Rivers, taking advantage after that misstep on the part of the Cruiserweight Champion. Ambrose slinging around Ambrose and dropping him down onto his neck and shoulders is Joe Rivers. Follows it up with a twisting neck breaker. And Ambrose may be in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh! And now I think Ambrose has been busted open, Richard. Yes, blood flowing from the forehead of the Cruiserweight Champion. Ambrose with a roll-up now. 2. And he got him! He got him, Richard. I never doubted it for a second. The HKW Cruiserweight Champion with a roll-up and a win out of nowhere. Joe Rivers looks absolutely stunned. Wouldn't you be, Richard? Joe Rivers was in complete control of this matchup, and all of a sudden Ambrose out of nowhere with that roll-up.
Here is your winner, the Anomaly.
Well, Joe Rivers arguing with the official, but that is a official conclusion, and we are going to head into match 6 of this Best of 7 series between Ambrose and Joe Rivers.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Get out of the way.
Just like witches at black masses.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out of the way.
Evil minds that plot destruction.
Get out the way.
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
In the fields of bodies burning.
Get out the way.
As the war machine keeps turning.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Death and hatred to mankind.
Get out the way.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are getting set for triple threat tag team action. Heading out here first, the team that has come onto the scene and shocked the wrestling world. Daniel Dino, Justin Armstrong, the Lethal Alliance. And don't forget, Richard, these two men are now guided by the malevolent minds of Clarence Fletcher Townsend. They came together. He has taught them exactly how to achieve victory, and now tonight, Richard, they are one match away from a shot at HKW Tag Team Championships. Absolutely correct. The Lethal Alliance is going to be taking on the Canadian Club as well as the team of Xander, Sean, Aaron, Air Bronson here tonight, and whichever team walks away with a victory will get the chance to challenge the Executioners, the strongmen of the Illuminati, to those HKW Tag Team titles. Speaking of the Executioners, Richard, I just wanted to say that I hope the Executioners are doing well tonight, watching HKW Brimstone from their homes after that savage attack
last night on the Brimstone pre-show by Xander Shaw and Aaron Bronson, completely uncalled for, Richard. I don't know if I'd call it uncalled for. The Illuminati have certainly made no shortage of enemies here in the HKW, and Xander Shaw and Aaron Bronson are right at the top of that list. I don't know if I'd call it at the top of that list, and I wouldn't worry if I was the Illuminati. I mean, seriously, Xander Shaw is not exactly what I would call a threat to the regime that Blake Buchanan, Brian Mead, Daniel Roberts, and the Executioners have laid forth on the HKW Nation. Jumping into the ring there, you see the Canadian Club, Nick Bruiser, Aaron O'Connor. Another team who has just been waiting for their shot, HKW Tag Team Gold. They deserve a shot, Richard. They deserve a shot at HKW Tag Team titles. You know who does it? These two guys, Aaron Bronson and Xander Shaw. Aaron Bronson, Xander Shaw is one half of the former HKW Tag Team Champions. He'd still be a Tag Team Champion as far as I'm concerned if it wasn't for that brutal attack last month at HKW Fallout by Blake Buchanan, Executioners, and Brian Mead, putting Dragon Queen out of action, and we certainly hope that she is recovering well at home. We miss you, Dragon Queen. Can't wait to see you back inside an HKW ring. Meanwhile, this one is officially underway. Let's see what we got here. Richard Aaron O'Connor squaring off with Xander Shaw. Justin Armstrong going at it with Aaron Bronson, and Nick Bruiser meeting up with Daniel Dino out on the floor. A nice counter by Daniel Dino there, dropping the knee into the head of Nick Bruiser. Meanwhile, Aaron Bronson and second generation superstar Justin Armstrong trying to look for a roll up there, kind of inspired by Ambrose's big win just a few moments ago, but quickly grabbing a hold of the ropes and breaking the 3 count. Now, another cover, this time by Aaron O'Connor on Armstrong. And can we just talk for a second about how deserving Armstrong is, being over O'Connor? I mean, Aaron O'Connor, this is a man who absolutely ruined Justin Armstrong's father, Ricky's entire career. What are you talking about? He left him high and dry, went to join the E-Fed Elite. They were tag team champions, Richard, until Aaron O'Connor betrayed Ricky Armstrong, and that is something that I don't think that Justin Armstrong can ever, should ever, and will ever forget. I guess there might be some truth to that. However, Justin Armstrong certainly has his hands full with Aaron Bronson right now. O'Connor on the outside, exchanging rights and lefts with Xander Shaw. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Daniel Dino bringing Bronson back up his feet as Dino and Armstrong switching dance partners. Armstrong pairing up now with Nick Bruiser. Bruiser on the ropes. Dino looking for a cover, and in comes Xander Shaw to break things up, saving his tag team partner Aaron Bronson. Daniel Dino, big Samoan drop there, putting down Xander Shaw. I'm not surprised at all, Richard. If Xander Shaw was serious about this matchup here tonight, he wouldn't have come out here. He would have sent Despair, his clearly more talented half. Ooh! Tornado DDT flying through the ropes goes Daniel Dino, taking down Nick Bruiser. Bruiser now trying to slow down the assault of Dino. European uppercut, flooring the beard out on the floor. Aaron Bronson looking for a cover on O'Connor, only able to come up with 2 as Bruiser breaking up the pinfall attempt. All these teams coming across as very even right now, Richard. But I have to give I have to give props to the Canadian club. They are the most seasoned tag team inside of that ring, and for that one reason alone, they hold the advantage in this matchup. There is no question between Aaron O'Connor and Nick Bruiser what the other is going to do. These are two men who know each other inside and out, Richard.
Well, definitely some truth to that, but personally, I gotta give it up to this team of Shaw and Bronson coming together based solely on friendship and mutual respect after that brutal assault on Scars Enterprises. Screw Scars Enterprises. Screw what? Look, Richard, if anyone wanted to believe in Scars Enterprises, it was me, okay? I was the biggest supporter of King Dominator and Michael Miner that there ever was, but let's face it, times have changed. Scars Enterprises, they're a bunch of losers. They are not my friends. I'm going to clarify that right now. I am not friends with Michael Scars Miner, no matter how many little cards that he tries to send me. You're telling me Michael Scars Miner is sending you cards, like trying to repair this friendship?
Oh, absolutely, Richard, but I'm not listening to him because I don't like Michael Scars Miner. If he was a smart man, if he was a smart leader, he would have never challenged the Illuminati. He would have gotten good with Brian Mead, with Blake Buchanan, and the Illuminati would have become Illuminati Enterprises. If Michael Scars Miner was a smarter businessman, if he had a very stable brain like myself.
Oh, get off of it. Xander Shaw, hard Irish whip sending Nick Bruiser back inside the ring. Aaron Bronson putting down Daniel Dino as Aaron O'Connor forced to roll to the outside, trying to seek some sanctuary, and a super kick into the face of Bronson, courtesy of the second generation superstar Justin Armstrong. Xander Shaw able to break up the cover. Now it's Daniel Dino trying to pick up in here and able to collect a near fall on Aaron Air Bronson. A lot of people think these two teams that are in the ring right now are the two top teams in the HKW, the Lethal Alliance, Shaw and Bronson.
I thought you meant the Canadian club, Richard. And absolutely, the Canadian club, a very talented team, but let's face it, there's a reason that the Illuminati, that the Executioners are the tag team champions, and that is because they are the best team in the HKW, Richard, hands down.
Definitely some truth in your words, Mr. Cash.
There always is. Oh!
Every time you turn around, another big blow being delivered by one of these 6 superstars, every one of which trying to close the gap and walk away with a shot at the HKW Tag Team Championships. Ooh, right hand into the face of Daniel Dino Armstrong, caught by O'Connor and drilled hard into the canvas with that spine buster. O'Connor now turning his attention to Bronson. Canadian club starting to flourish here.
Armstrong isn't going to put up with this. Armstrong is never going to allow the legacy of his father's name to be tarnished any further.
Will you get off of it? This has nothing to do with Ricky Armstrong. This is about Justin Armstrong, what Justin Armstrong wants to accomplish here in the HKW and in the wrestling industry in his career.
Justin Armstrong is a legacy, Richard. You wouldn't know because you don't have any family that ever accomplished anything worthwhile. Ricky Armstrong is a first-generation superstar. He paved the way for his son, Justin, and now Justin is doing exactly what he needs to do to capture HKW gold.
Aaron O'Connor lifting Daniel Dino up high, cut off by Justin Armstrong. Super kick into the face of O'Connor, and again, Nick Bruiser right there to break up the pinfall. It's exactly what Nick Bruiser is going to need to do. Richard, look, I'll give all the credit in the world to O'Connor and Bruiser. As I said, a very seasoned tag team, a team that knows how each other think. They don't even need to talk. They can just look at each other and they know what the other is thinking. But they are in the ring with some of the most talented and hungry superstars we've ever seen in the HKW. Maybe the most definitive and impressive HKW tag team division has ever looked, Richard. Hard to agree with that. Some of the best teams in all of E-Fed Wrestling here in the HKW. 3 of the best competing here tonight for a shot at those HKW tag team titles. Daniel Dino dropping down Xander Shaw into a pit of pure despair. And Justin Armstrong dropping Aaron O'Connor. Nick Bruiser taking the fall down to the outside, and Xander Shaw not where he wants to be, left alone with the Lethal Alliance. Big slam there by Dino, Sambo suplex 2, and it's Xander Shaw able to get the shoulder up, and in comes Aaron Air Bronson, the teammate of Shaw, putting down Dino with the DDT. Bronson measuring Dino up on the outside. Nick Bruiser lifting up Armstrong and slanging him down hard on the floor. Covered now by Bronson, and Bruiser just barely able to break up the pinfall on Daniel Dino. Any one of these teams, if they even for a second taking their eyes off of the ball, they could lose an opportunity at HKW Tag Team Gold. This is a wild contest, Richard. Absolutely. And now Dino dropping back with Bronson into that chokehold. And again, it's Nick Bruiser keeping his head on a swivel and able to break up a pinfall attempt. Xander Shaw trying to come up with one on Aaron O'Connor. Can't quite connect. And Dino trying to get that submission again on Bronson. This time Bronson able to reach out, grabbing that bottom rope, forcing the rope break. Anyone's ball game here tonight, Richard. Justin Armstrong heading up to the top rope. Moonsault down to Aaron Air Bronson. Daniel Dino catches an elbow from Aaron O'Connor. Armstrong, swing next breaker, putting down Nick Bruiser, and now gonna lock that sharpshooter onto Aaron O'Connor. Daniel Dino has a hold of Aaron Bronson. Rope breaker, Richard. Aaron O'Connor wisely reaching out, grabbing that bottom rope, and a super kick, and now by Armstrong onto Bronson too. That's gonna do it. The Lethal Alliance win. Lethal Alliance with a huge win here tonight, Richard. And that means that with the guidance of Clarence Fletcher Townsend, these two men have now earned themselves a shot at the HKW Tag Team Championships. Incredible contest here tonight. Every one of these teams can walk away with their head high, and an absolutely amazing contest. In the end, though, Justin Armstrong with that huge super kick, picking up the victory on Aaron Air Bronson. Your winners tonight, the Lethal Alliance. Congratulations, the Lethal Alliance, and Richard, we are getting ready for even more HKW Brimstone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the European Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, I'm excited for this one, Richard.
I thought you weren't a King Dominator fan anymore.
I'm not, Richard. I'm 100% in the corner of your European champion and mine, Daniel Roberts. And this one, Richard, this one, quite frankly, King Dominator has no chance in.
And why is that exactly?
Oh, well, let's face it, Richard, this one is going to be contested under the Branbury Accords for fighting and for decorum. And when it comes to decorum, let's face it, King Dominator has absolutely none.
He's a king. Daniel Roberts is only a knight. What do you have to say about that?
He's not a real king, Richard. He's a wannabe king. He gave himself that name. Daniel Roberts was knighted by a real queen. Okay, and he is a true humanitarian. He just opened up a new school.
A school.
That's right, a finishing school, the Daniel Roberts School of Decorum for girls and boys. It's a wonderful, wonderful school, a wonderful thing that Daniel Roberts has done for the entire world, and that is just the kind of world that I want to live in. And all thanks to these men, the Illuminati, the true rulers of the world. These are the men that we can depend on, Richard. And there is none that I find more stupendously dependable than this man right here, the European champion, Daniel Roberts.
Daniel Roberts coming out here being joined by the HKW owner, Brian Mead, and King Dominator, wasting no time, diving through the ropes and going right after Daniel Roberts. Fight already breaking out on the outside. See, Richard, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This match hadn't even started yet, and already King Dominator is jumping through ropes and attacking Daniel Roberts completely unappreciated. Well, this match has been officially started now. The referee calling for the bell just a second ago. Dominator looking for a lariat, ducked by Roberts, who answers with rights and lefts to the challenger, the HKW European Championship. And these fans here in Boston, none too happy to see Daniel Roberts or the Illuminati Roberts basking in their hatred.
Not their hatred, their adulation, their jealousy. Richard, let's face it, every one of these men, women, and boys and girls, they're jealous of Daniel Roberts. He's a knight, he's very wealthy and powerful, and if they had any kind of brains, they would aspire every day to be more like this regal and renowned European champion Daniel Roberts.
Roberts with a DDT now, putting down King Dominator. Dominator having a rough start to this matchup.
What did you expect, Richard? How is KD ever going to hope to compare to a champion the quality of Daniel Roberts? He's a European champion all the way from Europe, Richard. It's amazing.
Dominator now, side headlock and a right hand into the nose of the British bastard.
Badass.
I'm going to call him whatever I want, thank you. The British bastard Daniel Roberts, and now following up with a swinging neckbreaker cover here by King Dominator, and a quick kick out by the HKW European Champion. Daniel Roberts still being assaulted though. KD not giving Roberts a moment to breathe. Back elbow into the face of Roberts. And now forcing Roberts down to a knee is Dominator.
Roberts fighting back. That is all. That's going to be the story for this whole match, okay? Roberts taking back control away from KD and finally beating KD and once again showing the entire world why he is the greatest European champion in history. Look at that move, crushing the ribs and the lungs of King Dominator. The referee should call this one before Dominator gets hurt. Since when do you care about people getting hurt? I'm a very caring person. Look, until just recently, I considered KD a friend, and Dominator, I don't need to see him get hurt, okay? I don't need to see him get injured. Look, now blood pouring from the head of KD. See, I don't need to see this. I didn't want to see King Dominator get hurt tonight. King Dominator did this to himself by challenging a far more talented wrestler and a more powerful group of individuals than Skies Enterprises could ever hope to be in the Illuminati. King Dominator, a little trash talk now to Daniel Roberts, and a headbutt planting Roberts back into the corner. KD gonna lift Roberts up onto that top turnbuckle, knife edge chop across the chest of Roberts. One way or another, he's going to be feeling that one tomorrow. Both these men now up on that top rope, double underhook suplex by KD, bringing down Daniel Roberts. It was a nice move by King Dominator, but exactly like I called it, Richard. Look at this. Daniel Roberts popping back up and dropping King Dominator, inverted Michinoku driver. Incredible move by Daniel Roberts, and now stretching the back and arms and shoulders of King Dominator. I think he just submitted. That's it, Richard. That is it. That is not it. That's far from it. There was no submission, and I don't appreciate you trying to lead to a false ending to what is turning into an incredible contest. Double underhook DDT there by King Dominator. KD not gonna quit here. Grabbing the leg, and it's Roberts this time. Forced to find his way into a kick-out situation, forcing that shoulder off the canvas at 2. It's a good effort by King Dominator. I never expected this to be just a steamroll contest by Daniel Roberts, but the fact is in the long run, King Dominator doesn't have what it takes to take down an athlete the caliber of Daniel Roberts. Oh my gosh! Roberts being slammed hard into that barricade after that suicide dive by King Dominator. And these fans here in Boston going nuts. This is awesome chants ringing out through the crowds. I 100% agree. Roberts being thrown over that barricade. Here comes KD, and KD being shot back over the barricade himself. Back and forth, and once again Daniel Roberts finds himself in the driver's seat. Richard, this is exactly what I said would happen. King Dominator, he put up a wonderful effort, but in the end he is no match for the HKW European Champion Daniel Roberts. Hard shot into the face of Roberts, and looks like some blood starting to flow from the forehead of Roberts. KD not slowing down the assault. 10, that's it, Richard. A double disqualification count out. No, that is not it. As a matter of fact, I've studied up on some of the Branbury Accords, and this is a 20 count, in fact, to a count out. A 20 count? Are you serious? That is not fair to Daniel Roberts. What? Daniel Roberts is the one who picked the rules for this match. These are Roberts' rules as far as I'm concerned. No, these are the Banbury rules, Richard. And if you had actually read them, then you would know that. KD now sliding Roberts back inside the ring, breaking the referee's count at 17. Absolutely ridiculous. KD now cover on Roberts, and a near fall
on the HKW European Champion. A look of frustration there on the face of King Dominator. He's frustrated. He should just give it up, Richard. He should just call it quits right now. KD scooped up into the arms of Daniel Roberts and drilled down hard his side into the knee of Roberts. King Dominator just getting worked over in this matchup. A true testament to his determination not to quit as far as I'm concerned. It's a hallmark of stupidity, Richard. If King Dominator knew what was good for him, he would have given up this match long ago. And that's it, Richard. Daniel Roberts spiking the knees into King Dominator. Cover 1, 2, 3. Daniel, that is not it. Daniel Roberts only able to get 2 there. Another preemptive call by my broadcast colleague. Preemptive nothing. Richard, Daniel Roberts has already won this match. You just don't know it yet. King Dominator grabbing the leg of Roberts, whipping it around. And Daniel Roberts answering back with the right hand into the face of KD. KD is screwed. KD caught by Roberts. Belly-to-belly suplex after shooting off those ropes. Roberts feeling fairly confident, cheered on by the owner of the HKW, the Alpha Angel, Brian Mead. Roberts heading up to the top rope. Oh my God! Got 100% of that, did Daniel Roberts, and more than willing to inflict more punishment now. Super kick into the face of KD. That's gotta be it. 2, 3, no! How, Richard? How? This referee is screwing over Daniel Roberts. He should know Brian Mead is out there right now. His job is on the line. Somehow, some way, King Dominator managing to kick out after that super kick, and now arms being stretched once again by the British bastard Daniel Roberts, and Roberts not able to hold on. Elbow into the face of the HKW European Champion. Big right hand by KD. Rolls through. Look at the arms. Double under DDT. No way, Richard. How did he do that? 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him. King Dominator wearing a crimson mask here at HKW Brimstone. Double underhook DDT. And putting down Daniel Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new European champion in King Dominator. This was it, Richard. I demand a recount. There's no recounts in professional wrestling, but you can enjoy this replay. As, wow, what a match we just saw. KD Daniel Roberts. Incredible contest and a huge win for King Dominator, your new HKW European Champion. The absolute screw job, Richard. Screw job, nothing. Congratulations to KD, ladies and gentlemen. We have more HKW Brimstone still to come, including the United States Championship action. It is a tables match. John Riggins one-on-one with Christopher Chaos. That match is next.
If the lions want war, we gon' fight them till the battle ends. If the tigers come running, we gon' fight them till the bloody end. When the elephants come, they gon' bow to my brethren. Lock them in the cage, parade them to the lion's den.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the United States Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, during the break, this crowd coming alive and coming together. A really incredible sight behind King Dominator.
Absolutely ridiculous, Richard. These fans are morons, okay?
Morons, nothing. An incredible sight to see. A chant for KD. I'm almost sorry that we were on break. But congratulations once again to King Dominator, the new HKW European Champion. Now the question is this man going to be able to follow in those footsteps? Will we see another title change here tonight? John Riggins set to challenge Chris Chaos for the HKW United States Championship.
And if there's one man here tonight that deserves to win championship gold, Richard, it's that man right there, John Riggins, absolutely screwed over by Christopher Chaos out of his Chaos Championship. I'm very happy for Daniel Roberts. He's done amazing things, turning the Chaos title into the European Championship, bringing prestige and class to that title. But it wasn't fair what happened to Riggins. And this guy, Christopher Chaos, here tonight, Richard, he is going to pay.
Well, Christopher Chaos has been on fire, rolling through opponent after opponent, defending that United States Championship all over the country and up into Canada over the past couple of months.
Sure, Christopher Chaos has been a great United States champion, but here tonight, Richard, here tonight, John Riggins has something to prove. A measure of revenge in store for Christopher Chaos.
Alright, let's turn it down to the ring for our announcements for this contest.
No announcements, Richard. We're just gonna get straight into it. I thought we were... It doesn't matter what you thought. It's all about what is happening. John Riggins is not gonna wait one more second to get his hands on the man who screwed him over, the man who couldn't manage to kick out to Daniel Roberts, Christopher Chaos.
And immediately out to the floor goes Riggins, grabbing a hold of a table. Irish whip sending Chaos into the corner. And Chaos grabbing a hold of that table, sees what's coming. Chaos, definitely the toughest opponent that Riggins has had.
What do you mean the toughest? Riggins has faced all sorts of tough opponents. He's fought against Hollywood Watkins, and by the way, absolutely screwed out of the HKW Championship, I might add.
Alright, I will grant you. He has had some tough opponents.
He has, and every turn, who's been the man that has screwed him out of opportunities? That man right there, Christopher Chaos.
Exactly what opportunities has Christopher Chaos screwed John Riggins out of?
Look, Richard, I was backstage earlier today, okay? I was at the catering area, and I saw Christopher Chaos load up 4 donuts, the last 4 donuts, out of the box, leaving none for Riggins. Is that a nice thing to do? Is that a fair thing to do?
I don't think that has anything to do with professional wrestling.
It has everything to do with wrestling, Richard. Riggins needs to be able to carbo load. He needs to be able to have his energy up for a contest like this. It was an early game cheating attempt by Christopher Chaos to sap the energy of John Riggins before this match ever even got started. Christopher Chaos should be ashamed of himself.
You're incredible.
I know, I am, right?
And apparently you need to learn a little bit more about sarcasm.
You need a little bit more about shutting the hell up, Richard. John Riggins once again being screwed over by Christopher Chaos. It's all he can do to get back to his feet after being drained of all energy, not being allowed to eat all day, being starved by this man, Christopher Chaos.
Stark. Look, okay, he didn't get a donut. I think starved is a bit of an exaggeration here, as these two men begin to battle up the entranceway. Riggins with that table and setting it up there, blocking Christopher Chaos's path. Brilliant move by John Riggins, controlling the pace of this matchup, now grabbing a hold of Christopher Chaos. Chaos face first onto that entrance ramp. No give there, Richard. You can't say that you learn to fall on an entrance ramp. Yeah, I guess I never learned to fall on an entrance ramp. You didn't learn to do a lot of things. I don't think you learned how to count from 1 to 10 correctly, Richard. And you certainly didn't learn how to call a match down the middle, because if you had, you would see that John Riggins is being absolutely screwed here tonight once again by this horrendous United States champion, Christopher Chaos. I think you mean tremendous United States champion and Christopher Chaos. I mean, ever since that shift in attitude, Chaos has managed to roll through man after man, and even a couple of women, all with that United States title on the line, just like he's doing here tonight to John Riggins. Riggins, who is making a mockery of Chaos. I'm so proud of John Riggins here tonight. Christopher Chaos in a daze, down there on the floor, now trying to crawl up onto our stage, immediately met by Riggins and that huge knee. Richard, that huge knee by John Riggins, a prelude possibly to the inverted powerbomb that Riggins has become known for. Riggins, jawbreaker there to Christopher Chaos, and Chaos, throwing Riggins hard off the stage. Riggins crashing back first onto that concrete. Talk about no give. There is absolutely none down there. That's right, and that's just how cruel and unforgiving Christopher Chaos is, now crawling on top of Riggins. Big close hand right and left to Riggins, all because he knows he has an advantage in this no disqualification matchup. This is completely unfair to John Riggins being bullied by Christopher Chaos here tonight. Bullied. I mean, sometimes I can't even begin with you. As Christopher Chaos making his way back down towards the ring. That's where this thing started. That's where he wants to finish it. He's not going to be able to finish it because John Riggins isn't down there. He should have picked up Riggins and dragged him down to the ring, and look at the fight still in Riggins despite these underhanded tactics by Christopher Chaos, going for a spin wheel kick, and Chaos moving out of the way. Riggins not able to connect, but still regaining control. This is amazing, Richard. Certainly is. Riggins getting back up to his feet and going to take another peek underneath the apron there, looking for another piece of pie, another table. The only way to win this contest, to put your opponent through a table. Vicious shot there to the head of Christopher Chaos, courtesy of John Riggins. Riggins now setting up that table inside the ring. Here comes the United States champion, Christopher Chaos. He's going to have to somehow, some way, overcome this true champion, a far better champion man who would make the United States title great again, John Riggins. Alright, just get off of it. No, I'm serious, Richard. I'm a Riggins guy. I'm 100% behind this man, John Riggins, and his quest to become the United States Championship, to overcome adversity. That's the American dream, and that is exactly what John Riggins represents. John Riggins is nothing but a bully, a certified bully. And I think that every man and woman back in the back would agree with me on that. Bully or nothing, Richard. He's a champion. He knows how to get it done. He's going to put Christopher Chaos through a table here tonight and become the new HKW United States champion. Mark my words. Oh, Chaos catching Riggins on that top rope, a precarious position with two tables stacked up inside the ring now. Riggins trying to create some separation, could be looking for a suplex over the ropes, but Chaos back inside the ring has Riggins up, and Riggins going over the handlebars at the hands of Christopher Chaos. It might normally have been a pin, Richard, but not tonight. And where's Christopher Chaos going? Oh, Chaos looking a little bit stunned there, heading back up. It looked like he was going for that table, not even realizing there were tables stacked up inside the ring. Chris Chaos is in a rage, in a daze, Richard. He's not staying focused like this man. John Riggins, neck breaker, taking Christopher Chaos off of the top rope. Absolutely incredible maneuver by John Riggins. Riggins turning around Christopher Chaos. Could be, oh no. Stacking Chaos up, could be looking for a superplex. Chaos fighting his way off. And now Chaos looking for a choke slam, but no. Wow, Riggins firing elbows back into the face of Chaos will not be denied. Christopher Chaos looking for a choke slam through two tables. Absolutely ridiculous, Richard. True. No more ridiculous than this. John Riggins stacking Christopher Chaos up on that top rope. Get him! Oh no. Oh no. Yes! Oh my God! What a move, Richard! Through two tables! Absolutely incredible. Through two tables goes the body of Christopher Chaos at the hands of John Riggins, and just like that, another title changing hands here tonight on HKW Brimstone. It's exactly what I said would happen, Richard. It's exactly what I said would happen. Justice has been served here tonight. John Riggins putting Christopher Chaos through not just one, but two tables. And ladies and gentlemen, your new United States champion, John Riggins, ready to make the United States title great again. Riggins now throwing down the title belt, begging Chaos to get back up to his feet. Chaos, oh, completely uncalled for. John Riggins running over Chaos with that United States title belt. And now Chaos picked back up, inverted powerbomb by John Riggins. Complete bad sportsmanship on display here tonight at HKW Brimstone. Great jab, John. Great jab.
Hit me.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Get out of the way.
Just like witches at black masses.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out of the way.
Evil minds that plot destruction.
Get out of the way.
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
In the fields of bodies burning.
Get out the way.
As the war machine keeps turning.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Death and hatred to mankind.
Get out the way.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way.
contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed Internet Championship.
Well, a couple of months ago, Rob Roman made his return to the HKW. He did so with a list of names that he would have to go through in order to get himself a shot and then earn the HKW Internet Championship. One by one, Rob went through each one of those men and women, finally putting down Michael Scars Minor to become the new HKW Internet Champion about a week and a half ago. And now Michael Scars Minor looking to undo what has been done, looking to get back that HKW Internet title here tonight, HKW Brimstone. Absolutely incredible contest a week and a half ago on HKW Wednesday Night Prestige. Richard, Michael Scars Minor, and Rob Roman doing battle for that Internet Championship. I expect nothing less here tonight. But you don't want to rip on Michael Scars Minor the way you were ripping on KD? Oh no, I don't need to rip on Michael Scars Minor. Rob Roman's going to do that enough in this matchup. Oh, seriously? Michael Scars Minor, look, I'm not the biggest Michael Scars Minor fan in the world. I've never made a secret about that, but the truth of the matter is Michael Scars Minor is one of the most decorated superstars that we have here in the HKW, a two-time former world heavyweight champion and a man who redefined the Internet title, now having to contest Rob Roman for it. And I agree with you, this is going to be an incredible contest between two of wrestling's absolute best here tonight, with that HKW Undisputed Internet Championship belt on the line. That's the first thing you got in right, Richard. This is going to be an incredible contest. It's going to be a close contest. It's going to be a contest that will redefine the industry, I have no doubt. But in the end, I foresee Rob Roman still holding on to gold. Michael Scars Minor, he showed a certain lack of intelligence in inability to hook up with the Illuminati.
His way to the ring from Green Bay, Wisconsin, weighing in at 220 pounds.
You know, I won't wait. Michael Scars Minor, he's not important enough. He can be talked over. Michael Scars Minor screwed up. He didn't join the Illuminati. He didn't team up with Brian Mead, and that's the biggest reason why Rob Roman is going to win here tonight. Now I'll show Rob the respect he deserves.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, he is the undisputed Internet Champion, the Anarchist.
The Anarchist, the Axiom, Rob Roman, the prodigal son returning home to the HKW, running through superstar after superstar, and an incredible winning streak has actually emerged from this. Rob Roman has yet to lose in singles competition since returning here to the HKW. Very true, Richard. We'll see if Michael Scars Minor can put an end to that incredible winning streak here tonight. Roman headbutt into the face of Minor, looking for a suplex. Minor putting the brakes on, reversing things into a Northern Lights himself. Nice move there by Michael Scars Minor, clubbing blows into the back of the HKW Internet Champion Rob Roman. Roman shot off the ropes. Michael Minor going down, now going up, and finally catching Rob with a spine buster. This certainly isn't the way, I'm sure, that the Internet Champion Rob Roman expected this contest to start off this evening. Rob Roman, he's been in
He's been in tons of incredible contests against incredible superstars in the past. I'm sure he's going to be fine. He's going to make a comeback, and already is. Look at this. Taking back control is the Axiom Rob Roman, dropping down the former champion Michael Scars Minor with a bulldog, and now taking control of the pace in this matchup. Smart move here on the part of Rob Roman. Side headlock applied. Both men working their way back up to their feet, and Roman dropping underneath with a jawbreaker. Great move by the Anarchist. Michael Scars Minor answering back, vertical suplex, taking down the HKW Internet Champion. Both men back to their feet. Roman looking for a crossbody, can't connect as Minor sees it coming and moves out of the way. Michael Scars Minor, a seasoned vet now in the HKW. No stranger to championship gold and how to win it. Slamming down the knee of Rob Roman, looking for a cover and only able to get one here. That's one closer than he was at the beginning of this matchup, Richard. Roman firing back into the face of Minor. Bulldog taking down the former champion, and Roman right hand and another bulldog. Roman really working over the neck and head of Michael Scars Minor here tonight in Boston, Massachusetts. We are just down the street from Salem. A truly magical and bewitching sight here in this October season. Thank you so much for joining us, and an early happy Halloween to all of you. Richard, that's not the thing to be focusing on. The thing to be focusing on is this incredible contest we have going on inside the ring. Whoa! Rob Roman going underneath the bottom rope, back inside the ring, and a furious clothesline taking down Michael Scars Minor before returning to that assault on the neck and head. Side headlock applied, and squeezing it tight is the Axiom Rob Roman. Minor working his way back up to his feet, caught by Roman. No! Minor being drilled down hard at the hands of the Internet Champion. Things not looking good for Minor, and Rob looking for that stunner of his. If Rob connects with that stunner, it's over. We have seen him put down superstar after superstar with that stunner, and I don't think anyone is going to be kicking out of that move. That is going to be the most crucial thing for Michael Scars Minor to watch out for in this contest. Definitely some truth to that. Rob now dropping back on top of Minor. Another cover and another near fall for the HKW Internet Champion, the Anarchist Rob Roman. Minor avoiding the contact from that right hand, back up to his feet, and immediately taken back down with a double leg. A flurry of right hands connecting from Rob. Rob Roman is getting a little angry out there, Richard. You can tell he's getting a little frustrated with Michael Scars Minor. He probably thought that he'd have already won this matchup. He expected to be in the back drinking a beer by now. Oh! Look at that! Michael Scars Minor back up to his feet, and a clothesline catching Rob Roman off guard and hurtling over that top rope down to the floor. The challenger back in control. The pendulum swinging yet again here on HKW Brimstone, and now Minor stripping down the announce table. Here in front of us, Michael Scars Minor with zero respect for HKW property. That's all that shows, Richard. Minor back inside the ring, breaking the referee's 10 count. Oh, this one gets a 10 count and not a 20 count. I understand now, Richard. Is that because Michael Scars Minor doesn't know how to fight or have any decorum? Get off of it, man.
Michael Scars, oh no. Get back, Richard. Get back, Richard. Minor with Rob Roman up on top of our announce table and a powerbomb, putting the internet champion through a table. What a move by Michael Scars Minor. Now tossing Roman back inside the ring. We could have a new internet champion right here. Cover on Roman. 1, 2. No! Rob Roman just barely able to escape. 2 3/4 there for Michael Scars Minor. Minor staying on the offensive. Big super kick now to Rob Roman, not giving Roman a chance to breathe, and another near fall there for Michael Minor. Back and forth here tonight between the new and old guards of the HKW's internet title. Michael Scars Minor, the former champion, against the new champion, Rob Roman. Roman shooting Minor into the corner. A little trash talk now between champions. What does Roman have in store for Minor? Nothing good for Minor, that can be for certain, Richard. And Minor slipping out of the way, going underneath. DDT now to Rob Roman. Incredible move by Michael Scars Minor. Minor now up to the top rope. Rob Roman far underneath. Here goes Michael Scars Minor. No! Caught by Roman. Incredible move by Rob Roman, catching Michael Scars mid-air, delivering a Death Valley driver to the former internet champion and taking back control of this matchup. Drop kick now into the face of Michael Minor, brought back up to his feet. Irish Whip sending Minor into the corner. Minor fighting his way out. Nice move by Michael Scars Minor, hooking the head and chin. DDT delivered to Rob Roman with authority. Dead center of the ring. 1, 2. Again, a near fall. Back and forth goes this contest as Michael Scars Minor managing to collect a near fall there on Rob Roman. Roman back up to his feet. And Minor with a package pile driver. Oh, this is not good for Rob Roman. Michael Scars Minor has put away so many men with that package pile driver. Hook of the leg and another 2 count. Another 2 count. Rob Roman continuing to fight through the pain. And possibly a wave of cloudy unconsciousness after that package pile driver delivered from Michael Scars Minor. Can't be certain Roman even knows where he is right now. It may have been pure instinct on the part of the internet champion Rob Roman, now shaking out the cobwebs, getting his wherewithal. Minor tossing Rob towards the corner. Didn't see him go underneath, and back in comes Rob Roman. That cat-like agility of the internet champion, almost able to collect a 3 count there on a stunned Michael Scars Minor. Now Minor back up to his feet, and again Minor, seeing that stunner from Rob coming, able to fight it off. Great wherewithal on the part of Michael Scars Minor. That's what he's going to have to do, Richard. He's going to have to see that stunner of Rob's coming. It's a move that Rob can hit out of virtually anywhere. And Michael Scars Minor, up until this point at least, has managed to avoid the most dangerous move in Rob Roman's arsenal. Rob Roman now being suplexed off that top turnbuckle all the way down to the floor. You could see him writhing in pain as he was being tossed back inside the ring, covered out by Minor. And again Rob somehow kicking out just before the 3 count. What is keeping this man going?
What's keeping either of these men going, Richard? It's pure and simple. It is a lust for the HKW Internet Championship. It just goes to show you how important the Internet title is to every man and woman in the HKW locker room. The last time we saw that title defended here at HKW Brimstone, that was the match of the year for 2019, Richard, and that is exactly what we're seeing here tonight. The legacy.
Sorry about that, Mr. Cash. Apparently we've installed a mute button on you tonight. Rob Roman now answering back to... No, I'm not going to turn it back on. Rob Roman answering back to Michael Scars Minor, delivering rights and lefts to the former HKW Internet Champion, lifting a big leg into the chest.
Yeah, now it's back on. Don't press that button again, Richard. It is not fair. You are not going to silence me. The people have spoken. They want to hear the cash.
I certainly don't.
It doesn't matter what you want. It matters what the people want. I am a man of the people.
Rob Roman taking Michael Scars Minor off the top rope. Big double underhook superplex. Putting down the former HKW Internet Champion, now STF, applied to Michael Scars Minor. Minor gonna have to fight through the pain, able to roll through. Detaching himself from Rob Roman, can't connect with the lariat kick to the midsection by Michael Scars Minor, and package pile driver, dropping down the HKW Internet Champion.
That could be it, Richard. 1, 2... Rob Roman just barely able to escape the clutches of Michael Scars Minor. That package pile driver putting away so many people in the past.
Certainly has, and now what is Minor thinking? Rolling out to the floor, and oh no, Minor has a steel chair.
Referee taking control here, stripping the steel chair away from Michael Scars Minor, but that's going to give Rob Roman the extra second he needed to get to his feet.
Rob Roman now delivering big stomps into the chest of Michael Scars Minor. Minor slipping around the back on Roman. Roman blocking the shot from Minor. Back and forth between two of the HKW's all-time best. Here tonight, HKW Brimstone. Again, into the chest and ribs of Minor goes Rob Roman. Relentless is the Anarchist here tonight.
And another bulldog concentrating on the chest and the ribs, the head, making it very difficult for Michael Scars Minor to breathe here tonight. And Minor entering with a hard right forearm into the face of Rob Roman.
And Rob putting down Minor yet again. Another bulldog by the Anarchist. Cover here, two, and another near fall. Michael Scars Minor definitely getting winded here as we head into the later part of this matchup. Rob Roman tossing Minor into the corner. Minor, big reversal, shots to the gut of Rob Roman, who can't keep on his feet, and now a foot across the throat of the HKW Internet Champion.
Michael Scars Minor taking control here. Measuring up Rob Roman. Roman catching the leg of Minor. Stunner! That's it! He hit it!
That definitely could be Roman with the stunner, 2 and 3. That's gonna do it. Rob picking up the win here tonight at HKW Brimstone after one hell of a fight.
Tell me about it, Richard. maybe the match of the night. Maybe not still have 2 huge matches still to come. Nevertheless, one of the all-time classic internet championship battles has just taken place before us. We have witnessed something special here tonight. That is certainly true, and congratulations to Rob Roman. Congratulations to Michael Scars Minor. Incredible contest. But that man right there, the anarchist, Rob Roman, still reigning supreme as the HKW Undisputed Internet Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because coming up next, it is the first ever Death Row match as Blake Buchanan defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Evan Jones and Zalzabar.
Quick and put your ass in the list, spit a couple of lines and have them chanting holy shit, and get a 5-star rating from that Meltzer prick, and have 100 point next to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and as you can see, hanging high above the ring, the Hell in a Cell. We have a generator here at ringside getting ready to get wired up to that tremendous steel structure weighing over a ton, and it's going to be pumped full of over 10,000 volts running through. Definitely a dangerous situation for every one of these men. On his way down to the ring, first, he is the one true wrestling god, Mr. HKW himself, Evan Jones.
Evan Jones coming in here, he's the ringer tonight. He has a job to do, and he better do his job, or you can be sure that the boss, Brian Mead, is going to make sure there's hell to pay. This man, Evan Jones, being brought in here because he's the last man to beat that stupid $1 million clown Zalzabar.
Very true. Evan Jones picking up a win over Zalzabar, that HKW Heatwave, capturing the World Heavyweight Championship at that time, and still wearing the battle scars. You can see the tape wrapped around the ribs of Evan Jones, and there he is, that demonic $1 million clown Zalzabar.
And you notice who isn't out here, Richard? April Mead, nowhere to be seen. It's a very scary situation. We don't know what has become of April. The last time we saw her, Zalzabar had her chained up here ringside, dressed up like his own little clown doll.
Yeah, certainly one of the creepier things we've seen out of a very creepy guy in Zalzabar, feeling very home here at HKW Brimstone. Question is, how is this $1 million clown going to be able to handle it when his body is charged full of 10,000 volts of electricity in this Death Row match?
I bet you he laughs it off, Richard.
Laughs it off? How are you supposed to laugh off something like that?
He's a clown. That's what clowns do. They laugh it off. Look, he's already smiling. He can't wait. You can tell that Zalzabar wants nothing more than to have Blake Buchanan get down to the ring and for this contest to begin.
Well, he is not going to have to wait long. There he is. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, David Blake Buchanan, representing the Illuminati here tonight.
From Bad Street, Atlanta,
David
Georgia.
Blake Buchanan, he's representing the Illuminati. He's representing the boss, Brian Mead, and you know that he has that World Heavyweight Championship that he covets. There is a multitude of reasons for David Blake Buchanan to be ready for this matchup. But the real question for Buchanan has to be the wild card, Evan Jones. How long are Blake Buchanan and Jones going to be able to coexist, work together to take down Zelzbar before the want for gold becomes too much? Well, Evan Jones has made very clear that he's intending to do some damage to Zelzbar here tonight, but he's also made it abundantly clear that he intends to walk out of Salem here tonight with that World Heavyweight Championship back around his waist. You see that cage being lowered around these men, being strapped up, these cables, and now electricity beginning to surge through this steel cage as these men begin to do battle in the ring. Going to be crucial for each and every one of them to stay away from the steel cage was extremely dangerous, Richard. And Zelzbar, the first one, you can see right there, quickly rolling away from the steel cage wall, not wanting to come into contact with any part of that metal. Blake Buchanan delivering a European uppercut, and quickly Buchanan and Jones finding their way back inside the ring, not wanting to get jolted by the steel on the outside. Jones knocking Zelzbar out to the floor, heading up to the top rope. Could be going high risk. No, thinking better of it. Very smart move there by Evan Jones. All it takes is a slight misstep. If he just rolled off of Zelzbar or Blake Buchanan after coming down on them wrong, he himself could have come into contact with that steel cage, and God only knows how much damage that could have done to the one true wrestling god, Evan Jones. You can kind of tell every one of these guys a little timid, not wanting to get too close to this steel. Meanwhile, trying to somehow gain an upper hand in this contest. And Jones throwing caution to the wind now, running over Buchanan, picking up Zelzbar, pump handle into a backdrop. Nice move there by Evan Jones into the cover on Zelzbar, and only a 1 count on the $1 Million Clown, Zelzbar. Quickly the clown getting back to his feet, and a huge drop kick into the face of Evan Jones. Here comes Blake Buchanan. Buchanan going for a quick cover on Jones before being broken up there by Zelzbar. Clearly the honeymoon phase between Evan Jones and Blake Buchanan is over. I'm not sure that there ever was a honeymoon phase. You know, Richard, you don't say many smart things, but I'm going to give you this one. And Blake Buchanan there, big clothesline running over Evan Jones, turning his attention back to Zelzbar, kick to the midsection on the $1 Million Clown, tossing the clown back outside, and again Zelzbar almost coming into contact with that steel cage wall. Richard, honestly, look at Zelzbar's hair. It looks like he's already come into contact with 10,000 volts. It's everywhere. But you like that? You think it's funny? I did kind of think it was funny, actually. Well, I'm happy to amuse you. Evan Jones now turning his attention back to Blake Buchanan inside of the ring. Big right hands raining down into the knee of Buchanan, softening him up for that figure 4 that Evan Jones has become so well known for. Zelzbar breaking up the party between Jones and Buchanan, belly to belly, putting down the World Heavyweight Champion. And now Zelzbar into the corner. Oh no, we've seen this before. Looking like that little girl out of the ring. He's like a spider. He's creepy, Richard. What is wrong with this clown? Zelzbar has Blake Buchanan, and merry-go-round. Blake Buchanan's head being spiked onto the mat. Buchanan is down, and Jones suffering much the same fate, being run over there by the $1 Million Clown. Zelzbar, Jones back up to his feet and put back down almost as quickly with a clubbing blow to the back by this psychotic clown, Zelzbar. Cover now on Jones, 1 and a kick out
as Blake Buchanan making his way back up to his feet, lariat, putting down Zelzbar, at least for the moment.
Every one of these men wants to walk out of HKW Brimstone with the World Heavyweight Championship, but even more than that, each one of these men just wants to walk out alive. And in this insane match, this death row match, with the electricity surging through this steel cage, God only knows what's going to happen here, Richard.
Zelzbar being picked back up to his feet and now getting double teamed by Evan Jones and Blake Buchanan, tossed back inside the ring. Here comes Jones, and Jones looking for a cover, immediately broken up by Blake Buchanan. Big kick to the head of Evan Jones there, courtesy of the World Heavyweight Champion Blake Buchanan. Jones once again being sent out to the floor, and Buchanan buying himself at least a minute here with the $1 Million Clown. Zelzbar getting a jolt there.
That did not look pleasant, Richard. Volts being sent through the body of this psychotic $1 Million Clown Zelzbar.
Zelzbar managing to recover though, only getting a little jolt. I don't know if he got the full force of that one. On the far side of the ring there. Meanwhile, Blake Buchanan getting a full force of 10,000 volts. Oh! Blake certainly felt that one.
That looked dangerous, Richard.
Certainly did. Blake Buchanan now busted open after that big kick by Zelzbar. I'm beginning to rethink this entire prospect of a match after seeing those sparks flying around the body of David Blake Buchanan. Powerbomb putting down Zelzbar, and Evan Jones turning his attention back to Buchanan. He's able to kick Jones off, and now crawling outside of the ring, sees Zelzbar out there and could be looking for a little bit of revenge on this clown. Oh!
Green hair flying. That's what we're hearing, smelling here tonight, Richard. This is depraved.
Evan Jones tossing Blake Buchanan back into the ring. Zelzbar meeting him back in there. Fireman's carry putting down Zelzbar, and you can see how quickly Zelzbar trying to roll off that back, right where he hit that steel cage.
So dangerous, over 10,000 volts being charged through a ton of steel here tonight, Richard. Every one of these men is in dire jeopardy. Ooh! Evan Jones just got the full brunt of that one. Big zap to the one true wrestling god. And again, David Blake Buchanan, relentless here to Evan Jones. And oh!
What's going on? A power momentarily going out here as these guys busted through that steel cage wall in a flurry of sparks.
These guys aren't even slowing down, Richard. Absolute hatred flowing through all three of these men. I'm not even sure there's any more electricity going into this steel cage, but still an extremely dangerous structure and situation for Evan Jones, for David Blake Buchanan, and for Zelzbar.
Zelzbar clubbing shot to the back of the neck of Buchanan, and Buchanan rammed hard into that steel cage wall. And I didn't see any sparks. Maybe the power is turned off, but you're damn right. Every bit as dangerous. We've seen what can happen inside these Hell in a Cell structures before. Zelzbar taking shots back and forth between Evan Jones and David Blake Buchanan, and I don't know where he is, but you can bet Brian Mead has a big smile across his face.
Well, sure, These guys are finally doing what he sent Evan Jones out here to do. He didn't send Evan Jones out here to win a wrestling match. He sent him out here to beat the hell out of this stupid clown. And now Buchanan and Zelzbar beginning to scale the cage wall up towards the roof. A dangerous situation getting even more dangerous. Richard Buchanan catching an elbow there from Zelzbar up on top of the cage. Oh my God! Nothing but steel there to meet the face of David Blake Buchanan. And before Evan Jones can cut off the destructive rampage of Zelzbar going to lower himself safely down to the floor. Smart move there by the $1 million clown Zelzbar. Evan Jones heading back into the ring. Meanwhile, Blake Buchanan looking down. We're straight below. Zelzbar and Evan Jones are doing battle inside the structure. Zelzbar making his way back out around, going after Buchanan. Buchanan thinking about going up top, but getting knocked down by Evan Jones. Every one of these guys trying to think of a way to do a little bit more damage to the other. Big shot there into the gut of Zelzbar, courtesy of the World Heavyweight Champion. Blake Buchanan is relentless. He was set out here to do a job to put down this stupid clown Zelzbar, to somehow find a way to bring April back home to the Alpha Angel Brian Mead. The one who's not doing his job, quite frankly, is Evan Jones out here gallivanting on top of a steel cage. I think he was trying to encourage Zelzbar to come up and meet him. Of course, looks like that idea has passed. And now going to head back inside the ring, one-on-one with the champion. Oh, forever slam! Evan Jones, big forever slam to Blake Buchanan. That could do it. We got a new champion too. No! Blake Buchanan just barely able to get the shoulder off the mat. A long 2 count, Richard. And that has to be the worst case scenario for the Illuminati, for the Alpha Angel, would be for Evan Jones to win here tonight. Zelzbar picking up another near fall now on Evan Jones. Blake Buchanan trying to get back up to his feet. Clubbing blows by Zelzbar. The clown sending Buchanan into the corner, turning his attention back to the one true wrestling god. His longtime throwing adversary, Evan Jones. Oh! Set straight into Buchanan, and now a giant avalanche courtesy of the $1 million clown Zelzbar, doing a ton of damage both to Buchanan and Jones. This is going to be it, Richard. Blake Buchanan is all alone in there with that psychotic clown. Like I said, worst case scenario. I thought you said the worst case scenario was with Evan Jones. Shut up, Richard. The worst case scenario is any scenario where Blake Buchanan is no longer the World Heavyweight Champion, and Zelzbar is becoming dangerously close to becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. We know he's capable of doing it, holding on to the championship for months. And Buchanan slipping out of the clutches of Zelzbar there. Nice counter into the DDT. The World Heavyweight Champion, and now he has to deal with Jones. Jones, Mr. HKW, off the ropes, looking for the knee. Buchanan avoiding the contact, catches Jones. Sambo suplex, dead center of the ring to Evan Jones. Jones trying to get back up to his feet, and Russian leg sweep, taking down Jones with authority. Jones brought back up to his feet, and another huge Russian leg sweep. In comes the $1 million clown to break up the party. Not for Blake Buchanan. Blake is feeling inky. Maybe I'm wrong. Blake Buchanan down into the pinning combination by Zelzbar. I've never heard you admit you're wrong. Shut up, Richard. First time for everything. I'm a much more humble person than you. Oh! Blake Buchanan shot off the side of the ring and colliding back first with that steel cage wall. Jones now
heading up to the top, and once again deciding is better not to go high risk in such a dangerous and precarious environment. And I got to give it to Evan Jones, the wrestling awareness, the smarts of Jones going to come into play here, and that is why he is the one man standing right now, is the one true wrestling god, Evan Jones. Zalzavar answering with a clothesline, and Jones rolling out to the floor. Back to Zalzavar and Blake Buchanan, another Russian leg sweep, putting down this stupid, horrendous, psychotic kidnapper clown in Zalzavar. Blake Buchanan, he's got him now, lifting Zalzavar up to the top rope. And what's Buchanan thinking? Oh no. Oh yes, double underhook and superplex, putting down Zalzavar in the middle of the ring. Evan Jones sliding back inside the ring, trying to ruin the party for Blake Buchanan. Not going to happen. Evan Jones powerbound hard into the corner. David Blake Buchanan closing in on a victory here tonight. Sambo suplex to Zalzavar. Covered now by David Blake Buchanan. 1, 2, no! Zalzavar just barely able to get the shoulder up. This contest will continue. Evan Jones kicked to the midsection of Buchanan. Buchanan drop toe hold, placing Jones there across that middle middle rope, turning his attention back to Zalzavar, the $1 million clown. Zalzavar back elbow to Blake Buchanan. Buchanan jawbreaker to Zalzavar, back and forth between the former champion and the current Evan Jones. Forever slam, dropping down Blake Buchanan. Here comes Zalzavar. Inverted Russian leg sweep there, putting down Jones. And now Zalzavar heading back to where he feels the most comfortable, that home corner of his. And dropping down into that creepy post. He's got Evan Jones in his sights. Jones trying to get back up to his feet, and it's going to be a merry-go-round, Evan Jones. Blake Buchanan managing to make his way back up to his feet, confronting this psychotic clown Zalzavar, tossed into the corner now by Blake Buchanan. Evan Jones struggling to get back up to his feet. Buchanan has Zalzavar. Buchanan Buster there to Zalzavar. Evan Jones being grabbed by the champ, hurled over the top rope, and now Buchanan cover on Zalzavar. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna do it. Blake Buchanan with a huge win in the first ever Death Row match here on HKW Brimstone. Absolutely hellacious battle between all three of these men. All three taking a lot of damage inside of the electrified steel cage, continuing to take more damage even after the power got turned off. Nevertheless, your winner here tonight, Blake Buchanan. Congratulations on an amazing title defense here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, our main event is next. HKW champion Hollywood Watkins goes 1-on-1 with Cameron Logan Lionhunter.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Get out the way.
Just like witches at black masses.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Evil minds that plot destruction.
Get out the way.
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
In the fields of bodies burning.
Get out the way.
As the war machine keeps
Get out
turning.
the way, bitch, get out the way.
Death and hatred to mankind.
Get out the way.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match, and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, here we go. It is main event time, and on his way down to the ring, the masked man, Richard, the masked man. Let's call a spade a spade. This kid, Cameron Logan Lionhunter, has been stalking Hollywood Watkins for months, attacking him at every twist and turn in an attempt to weaken Watkins, all so he can do what he plans to do here tonight and steal the World Heavyweight Championship from Hollywood Watkins. I will grant you that Cameron has certainly been caught in some precarious looking positions in regards to this masked assailant, but we have absolutely no proof that man right there, Cameron Logan Lionhunter, is the man who has been attacking Hollywood Watkins. You can continue to be naive, Richard, if you want, but I and the rest of the HKW Nation know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Cameron Logan Lionhunter is the masked man. That man right there, the HKW champion. Hollywood Watkins certainly knows it. Well, there may be some truth to that, and I can believe that Hollywood Watkins certainly would think that Cameron Logan Lionhunter is that guy. Like I said, Cameron has been caught in a number of precarious positions, but it all comes down to what happens inside that cell. Here tonight, HKW Championship on the line. Hollywood Watkins getting set to go one-on-one with Cameron Logan Lionhunter. Richard, yeah. I'm getting a report from the back end, and every one of those men, David Blake, Buchanan, Zelzbar, Evan Jones, being escorted out of the arena into ambulances and being taken to a medical facility after that brutal death row match we just witnessed. Every one of those men suffering severe electrical burns in that contest. Well, I certainly hope for a quick recovery for every one of those guys. It was an incredible matchup. Certainly one of the most dangerous contests that we have ever seen here in the HKW, and I applaud each and every one of them. Absolutely an incredible matchup, and now I would hate to be Hollywood Watkins and Cameron Logan Lionhunter have to follow that act. Well, let's see if they can do it. Cameron Logan Lionhunter, Hollywood Watkins, two of the best on what has been an absolutely amazing HKW Brimstone.
Introducing the challenger from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 243 pounds, Cameron Logan Hunter. Introducing the champion from West Africa, weighing in at 216 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Watkins.
Hollywood Watkins, a very proud champion ever since cashing in his Ultimate Opportunity briefcase back, HKW Scars and Stripes, this past July. He has defended the title with pride, and tonight it's up on the line against a friend turned foe in Cameron Logan Lionhunter. Friend turned backstabber in Cameron Logan Lionhunter. And here we go quickly. Cameron grabbing a hold of Watkins, lifting him up. Watkins dropping a knee into the head of Cameron. And now here comes the HKW champion. Elbows into the face of Cameron. Leapfrog over Cameron, going down underneath, picking Cameron up. And oh, look at that. Big show of strength with the power slam into a quick cover on Cameron. But I think it's going to take more than that to put down the mantle here tonight. It certainly is. Look, Hollywood Watkins didn't come down to the ring expecting an easy matchup tonight. He knew exactly what was in store. He knew that Cameron Logan Lionhunter is a former 4-time HKW champion. He's a 6-time internet champion, one of the most decorated superstars in all of EFED wrestling here in Cameron Logan Lionhunter. But Watkins jumping over the top rope and taking a bit of a spill, but able to recover quickly. And now right hands into the face of Cameron. Cameron able to block and coming back with shots of his own to the HKW champion. Sent hard now into those steel steps by the mantle. You know, this is exactly what Cameron Logan Lionhunter wanted. I mean, a title shot? A chance to hurt Hollywood Watkins. Cameron Logan Lionhunter tried to run over Watkins with his car. I mean, that's just despicable, Richard. Again, we don't know. We have no absolute proof that Cameron Logan Lionhunter is that masked man. Do you have any proof that Cameron Logan Lionhunter is not the masked man, Richard? Well, no. Exactly my point. And Hollywood Watkins now, big spear, taking down Cameron. Cameron able to kick out at one. You have no proof that Cameron isn't the masked man, but there is substantial evidence to put at Cameron as being this attacker. So, go ahead, do your deduction there, Sherlock Holmes. Who else would be the man attacking Hollywood Watkins? Okay, I really can't point the finger at anyone. We've done an extensive search of the locker room. We've timed it out with each one of those attacks, and you're right. I can't definitively point to anyone other than Cameron Logan Lionhunter. Then why are you denying it, Richard? Cameron Logan Lionhunter is the man who has been attacking Hollywood Watkins, and Hollywood Watkins is getting his due revenge here tonight. Cameron looking for a shot on Watkins, blocked by the champ, and here comes Watkins, sending Cameron hard into that steel cage wall, and now Watkins suplex! A big suplex, putting Cameron through the Hell in a Cell. Cameron grabbing the leg of Watkins, slamming his knee there into the cell, and able to recover Cameron back up to his feet, stalking Watkins around the outside. Exactly, stalking Watkins. You said it perfectly, Richard. Cameron is a stalker, he's a creeper, and he is the masked man who has done so much damage to the HKW champion. Hollywood Watkins getting his revenge here tonight on Cameron Logan Lionhunter for every one of those attacks, going all the way back to HKW Homecoming. Watkins now beginning to scale the side of the cage wall. Cameron Logan Lionhunter gonna give chase to the champion. This is a wonderful opportunity by Hollywood Watkins. Lure Cameron into a trap. Brilliant move by Watkins, and now Watkins big shots to Cameron Logan Linehunter. Cameron grabbing the back of the head and neck of Watkins and dropping Watkins down hard, colliding right there on that steel beam that lines the top of the cell structure. Every one of these shots becoming more and more dangerous for both champion and challenger up there on top of the cell. Hollywood Watkins vertical suplex to Cameron. It's a career-shortening match. Both of these guys knew what they were getting into when they signed up for this. Oh my God! Oh my God! Hollywood Watkins crashing down through the Hell in a Cell roof after that Cameron cutter by Cameron Logan Linehunter, and now Cameron with a curb stomp to the champion. What more proof do you need that Cameron Logan Linehunter is a cold-hearted son of a bitch, Richard, than this? Cameron putting Watkins through the cell roof, hitting him with a curve stop, not even trying to go for a cover, instead perfectly content to do more damage to Hollywood Watkins. Cover now by Cameron and a 2 count. Now I have no idea how Watkins kicked out of that. Muscle memory, Richard. 100% muscle memory for Hollywood Watkins. Watkins somehow turning things around here, and a shoulder tackle taking down Cameron Logan Linehunter somehow. Hollywood Watkins back up to his feet. Irish whip sends Cameron into the ropes. Drop kick. A second one into the chest of Cameron, who looks for a clothesline and caught with a swinging neck breaker. Beautiful combination there by Hollywood Watkins. Wait, no, Cameron with a roll up. Almost got 3 there on the champ. We knew we were going to see an incredible contest here tonight, Richard, and we certainly are. Hollywood Watkins with that flipping jawbreaker to Cameron Logan Linehunter, getting a 2 count on the mantle. Cameron now back up to his feet, and Watkins back on the attack. Watkins backing up and diving into Cameron with a big knee, looking to follow it up. Cameron slipping out of the way, looking for a knee of his own. Doesn't quite connect, but the right hand does, and Cameron able to follow up with a neck breaker, putting down Hollywood Watkins. A very split group here tonight amongst the HKW nations. An axe kick to the back of the head of Cameron. Covered by Watkins. 1, 2, no! I have no idea how Cameron kicked out, and Watkins doesn't either. You can see how frustrated Hollywood Watkins is after Cameron managing to kick out after that axe kick. Hollywood Watkins cannot have much left in the tank. He was already put through a Hell in a Cell roof, Richard. Well, Cameron was put through a Hell in a Cell wall a couple of minutes ago. Both these guys dishing out a tremendous amount of punishment to one another. Oh, the walk out of Brimstone here tonight with that HKW championship. Watkins looking for a kick to the back of Cameron, who was able to avoid, and a Cameron cutter. Another Cameron cutter, jolting the head of Hollywood Watkins too, and no. Somehow, some way, Hollywood Watkins motivating himself to continue in this contest, back up to his feet, only to receive some huge right hands from the former 4-time HKW champion Cameron Logan Linehunter. Knee into the temple of Watkins now. Hollywood Watkins seeing stars. The bells are ringing. The fat lady is singing. And Cameron Logan Linehunter is about to put away Hollywood Watkins. Mark my words, Richard. I don't know about that. It was Watkins countering big DDT there, spiking the head of Cameron Logan Linehunter and taking back control in this Hell in a Cell match. Looks for the Kamehameha, cannot come up with it. Blocked by Cameron. who tries to go for a scoop slam, and Watkins slipping out the back on the mantle. Cameron snap suplex float over into the cover 2, and only 2 near fall there for Cameron. Logan Lionhunter trying to reassert his control here. A third Cameron cutter now, putting down Hollywood Watkins. And Richard, yeah, this referee I think might need to just call this thing before Hollywood Watkins gets seriously hurt. I admire Hollywood Watkins. I admire the drive and the determination he's showing here tonight, but he has taken a tremendous amount of punishment to his head, and quite frankly, I don't think that he can continue through much more of this. And now Cameron adding insult to injury with that GTS and kick combination, and Cameron can't believe it, but somehow Watkins just got the shoulder up. I can't believe it either, Richard. That was Watkins' patented move. That we've seen him put away superstar after superstar, including Rockaleone and King Dominator, to win this HKW championship. Somehow now, Hollywood Watkins back up to his feet, power slam, putting down Cameron. 1, 2, and only 2 there. Cameron kicking out, and this contest will continue as Watkins climbing up to the top rope. Cameron fighting his way back up to his feet, and a drop kick. Watkins getting 100% of that one. And now gonna head back up top again, going aerial. Cameron cutter! Cameron cutter, and this is over, Richard. Hollywood Watkins' reign coming to an end here. No! Kick out after kick out. I have no idea what is driving these 2 superstars, but they are showing us something special here tonight. Somehow Hollywood Watkins managing to kick out after that Cameron cutter that caught him off the top rope. And now Watkins spinning back kick, axe kick across the back of the head of Cameron, rolling Cameron over. 1, 2, 3, he's got him! Hollywood Watkins got him! Amazing match, Richard. Stupendous contest, and somehow Hollywood Watkins fighting through more pain than I've quite frankly ever seen him take to pull off a victory here tonight over Cameron Logan Lionhunter. I have no idea just what the motivating factor was for Hollywood Watkins, other than possibly revenge on the man who's been attacking him. So you believe now. You believe. Well, I just mean Hollywood Watkins certainly believes. Congratulations to Hollywood Watkins. Amazing win. An amazing match, an amazing show. And everyone, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. It has certainly been something special. That indeed it has, and what a huge win for that young man, Hollywood Watkins, retaining the HKW Championship here tonight at HKW Brimstone. Way to go, Watkins. What the hell is that? No, Richard, look! Oh, that's... Oh, no. He wasn't the masked man! Cameron wasn't the masked man at all! Oh, no! Whoever it is coming down here to confront the HKW champion, Hollywood Watkins, right now! The masked man diving into the ring and clothesline, sending Watkins hurtling over and down to the floor. Watkins has been through one of the most hellacious matches I've ever seen here, and now this masked man picking his spot, coming out here and just assaulting the HKW champion with a steel chair. Hollywood Watkins fighting back now against this masked man. Hollywood Watkins, he's got him up and spinning him down with the DDT. These fans here in Massachusetts are going nuts, Richard. And oh my God, it's Rob Roman. The mask is off, the heart is down, and it's the internet champion, Rob Roman. Rob Roman's the man who's been attacking Watkins. That's supposed to be Watkins' best friend. Supposed to be, but certainly not. Trying to run him over with a car, attacking him at every opportunity. And what has Rob gotten into his head now? Stripping down our announce table. I'm at a loss for words. I can clearly see that you are too, Richard. This is horrendous. What has gotten into the mind of Rob Roman? Oh no, and now Roman up on top of our announce table with Hollywood Watkins DDT! DDT spiking the head of Watkins through the announce table. Watkins trying to fight back. Elbow into the head of Roman. But Roman grabbing a hold of Watkins, snap suplex. Oh no. And now Roman grabbing one of those tables from earlier tonight. Back inside the ring with Watkins. Ooh! And setting it ablaze is Rob Roman, the anarchist, making Brimstone his hellacious playground here tonight and destroying the man who I have to assume is his former best friend now, Hollywood Watkins. How could you ever be friends with someone after what Rob Roman has revealed himself to be doing to Hollywood Watkins here tonight? How could you ever be friends with someone after they put you through not one, but two tables, one set on fire after that hellacious Hell in a Cell match here tonight? Rob Roman, one of the most sadistic, sick, and vile people we have ever had in the HKW. That is for certain. And Rob certainly looks proud of himself here tonight. Hollywood Watkins out on the floor as our EMTs start to make their way down and being stopped by Roman once again. Oh, come on, he's had enough. He's had enough. I think Rob Roman will decide when Hollywood Watkins has had enough. Richard. Hollywood Watkins. Oh! Getting put down by that straitjacket DDT of Rob Roman, and now Roman with the stunner. We saw how devastating that move is earlier tonight, and now Watkins is feeling it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I've been Richard G. Mayer, and I'm Don of Cash. We will see you this Wednesday for a very special Halloween episode. Until then, good night, everyone. Good night, everybody.